And happening next weekend is the third annual Hispanic Heritage Festival in Monmouth. This is the largest event of its kind in the area, and it's free to attend. There's going to be music, dancing, children's activities, food, and shopping. And again, this will be next weekend, Saturday, August 24th from 6 p.m. to midnight. It's being hosted by United Way of Greater Warren County, which serves Warren, Henderson, and Mercer counties. And joining us now to discuss this is Executive Director Jeannie Weber and Patty Artiga, Special Projects Coordinator. Thank you both so much for being here with us.
Good afternoon. We're happy to be here.
Yeah, it sounds like you guys have got all sorts of things going on at this festival. How many people are you expecting?
We are anticipating between 2,000 and 2,500 people to be here this year, and we're very, very excited about it. The first year we really didn't know what was going to happen, and that was 2 years ago. We ended up with about 1,300 people, anticipating 600. So each year it's continued to increase in size.
Wow. Now, all the festival vendors will be from, the local Hispanic community, and I understand you're not charging vendors a fee to be there. Why is that?
Because through our office, one of the things that we're concentrated on is our immigrant community and giving them as much opportunity as everyone else has here in other places. So when talking to the Hispanic community, one of the things that they were very interested in was learning the process of business, because many of them that will be here next weekend are doing only small businesses and they want to increase their business. Others have larger businesses, but it's meant to give them an opportunity to not only show off what they have, but to interact with the community at large, which is the most important part of this.
Wow. Well, I know the only money that is being raised next weekend and being kept by United Way is from the cash bar. Patty, what are you going to do with those funds?
It'll all go to our Hispanic fund for, it'll go back to the community. So we have a special fund dedicated to the Hispanics. So.
And the committee that determines where that money goes is of Hispanic people. So while United Way is holding the funds, we are not making the decision on where that money is going.
Oh, I love it.
Our part of this is strictly to have this happen in our community.
So cool. So people come out and check all of this out next weekend. What can they see and do and expect?
Well, we have a lot of entertainment. I'm going to let Patty talk about that. But before we do that, I just want to mention the sponsors that are going to be sponsoring this event, because we literally would not be doing it without them. Our sponsors are Smithfield Foods, G&M Distributors, Inc., Midwest Bank of Western Illinois, Dave's Auto Body, and North Sound and Lighting. And now Patty can talk about what's going on.
There'll be lots of food, a variety of food, desserts, and then lots of dancing, which will be fun. There'll be a show from the Quad City Baile Folklorico, which will be like with original costumes, so that'll be fun to watch. I feel like there's a lot for everyone, from going from kids all the way to elderlies. They can sit and watch the dance, or they can just eat, or whatever. But yeah, and then you can bring your chair too, your own chair, and I don't know.
A lot of the older people in the community brought lawn chairs and just sat and watched, every year what's happening, because we start with a DJ and we read a proclamation about Hispanic Heritage Month that's coming up next month. And then Quad Cities Ballet Folklorico comes on. We also have a live band this year for the first time. Can you please pronounce the band? Because I did it incorrectly.
It's Tamborazo de la Magdalena.
They're also from the Quad Cities.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So a little bit of something for everyone.
Yes.
Ladies, I cannot thank you enough for your time today. Thank you so much for joining us.
Oh, thank you for having us.
And for you guys at home, we do have all of the information you need to know about next weekend's festival up on our website. All you got to do is click on the As Seen on TV tab.